Now, in the area of writing a contract, there are a couple of things to note. First of all, most contracts do not have to be in writing. Those that do have to be in writing or have a form of the contract in writing, some evidence in writing, because of something referred to as the Statute of Frauds, which goes all the way back to the late 1600s in England, a law passed to counter the effects of presumed perjury in court, fraud on the court by people contending that there were oral contracts when in fact there were not. The Statute of Frauds, which has been adopted by all of the states, requires that some evidence be permitted for certain forms of contracts. And those contracts, the easy way to remember this, I believe, is there's a mnemonic device for this: MYLEGS. You don't have to think of MYLEGS, you can think of the legs of your choice, but it goes MYLEGS as in M for marriage, contracts, consideration of marriage; year as in contracts that will take more than a year after the contract has been brought into existence; L for land, contracts involving the purchase, sale, lease of land; E for executors and special arrangements they make to pay off on a particular, personally pay off on a contract; G for goods, sale of goods for over $500, you need some written evidence; and S for securities, sales of securities for over $5,000. The Statute of Frauds is an important rule. It's one not to be overlooked, but the main reason you want things in writing is more the practical element of, if you've got a long-term relationship, if you've got a contract that really matters in terms of meaningful money or services, you probably want to put it in writing. Not so much necessarily because you don't trust the other person, but simply because memories fade, and also the process of putting something in writing often actually improves the contract. By putting it down, by writing it up, people think about other things, and often they end up forming a better deal for both sides than they would have if they'd kept it purely oral.